watch this full screen video. Let's go. Me and you just hit some bicep curls. Okay, with my back. I don't have my dumbbells with me, but let's go. 1, 2, 3. That was important for today's video. There I was in our home gym, busting a set of bicep curls. And today I was feeling a bit hyped. I was doing what is called preacher dumbbell curls in the incline. And it goes like this. You curl whilst on a strict preacher bench, okay? I was doing it single arm, and I could feel, it's like I could feel every bicep fiber contract and relax as I was pulling the weight with the sheer force of my arm. Just got girthy arms. That's why I have decent arms. So I was doing that. Then the next day, I was doing dumbbell press-ups. It's not dumbbell press-up, dumbbell bench press. Yeah, dumbbell bench press. Incline dumbbell bench press for my upper shelf. And it's like I could feel every pectoral fiber contract and relax under the constant tension I was putting. And then this is the set that changed it all for me. I was doing dumbbell flies for my chest on incline. It's like I could feel as I was going deep. I could feel every fiber of my chest contract and relax. It felt amazing. And in this video, I will teach you how to use focus in the gym to build decent muscles. to build good muscles. Now, spiritual gurus attest that we have a sixth sense called proprioception. Proprioception is your awareness of your body and everything that happens in your body, all your specific locations in your body. Okay, it is closely tethered to mind-muscle connection, which is your ability to fire up and contract and relax certain muscles of the body. Okay, now some people are just born with better mind-muscle connection than others, but that can be trained by constant contraction and relaxation of that muscle under load, under weight. Okay, so if we're doing rows for our back, we can sort of feel our back much more easy with the load, doing a correct form. That's how you build that mind muscle connection. Okay, now I will give you 5 ways to use focus, to use and boost focus in the gym for the purpose of muscle hypertrophy. Let's not waste time. Let's go into number 1. Number 1 is to keep your phone out of the gym. When I'm in the gym, I don't like to see notifications. I hate having my device next to me because it's very likely that I'll pull it out whilst in a rest. Pull it out and just scroll like an addict. Okay, a cracked addict. I don't like that. And it impedes my focus too as well. It hinders my ability to contract and relax specific muscles. Okay, this is due to a theory called attentional residue, which states that even if you scroll or check notifications for 5 seconds, a fraction of your focus is being diverted, is being split into 2 things, the gym set and the phone. And some of your focus will still be on what you just saw, notification on your phone, even when you're not looking at it in the gym set. And this cuts on your ability to evoke muscle hypertrophy, because you can't contract that muscle hard enough as you would have if you didn't check those notifications. So I just keep my phone away entirely. I may have it on do not disturb mode or sometimes in airplane mode, but if I have it near me, I know it's gonna kill my focus in the gym, and it'll take a hell lot of mental focus to get back into that state of just pure pushing iron and stuff. That's number one. Keep your phone away from you. Okay. I have this smartwatch. There's music on it right now. I use the music on it. There's no way I'm going to scroll on this. There's nothing there for me to scroll. So I just have music preloaded and just put my stuff in and head to the gym. No device. Find a way to do that. You're a man. You can find a way to do that. Number two. Yeah, this is very simple. Okay, number two. Wear a hoodie when you go to the gym. Okay, I have one with me right now. This stuff. This is the one I use for the gym. Okay, it has some stains. Do you see those stains? These stains. It's not poo stains. This is stains of sweat. I don't know how it works, but like apparently sweat stains clothes. You're learning the stuff here, bro. So I use that when I'm gymming. Why? This is for two reasons. You know how before gym sessions we are told to warm up with certain exercises. Why? Why warm up? Why? Warming up is all about increasing your body temperature and your heart rate, which facilitates better blood flow to your body and mind, muscle, and whatever. Okay, it increases blood flow and it's simply to increase your body temperature. This gets you primed to pushing reps. Okay, that gets you primed to pushing reps. Okay, that's why when you break a sweat, when you break a sweat in the gym, you're like, yeah, this is the session. This is the session. This is why I push, and you actually do push. Okay, so that's like a minor reason, but it's something to consider. The second reason is because, okay, let me break this down to you. Okay, when you take caffeine, when you ingest some caffeine liberates the release of adrenaline from the adrenals sit above the kidneys. It activates your sympathetic arm of your nervous system, your fight and flight system, so it gets you alert. Understood? Now, that adrenaline is also responsible for narrowing down your peripheral field of vision. Okay, you won't notice it happens subconsciously, but when your field of vision is narrowed down, your thoughts as well narrow down, and you become much more focused. Okay, the opposite is true. When you go hiking, and you view the large landscape before you, let's say you've reached the pinnacle, view the large landscape before you, your thoughts broaden out. Because your ability to focus is closely tethered to your visual system. So we don't need to ingest caffeine for this effect. We can just simply block some of our vision by having a hoodie, okay, like this. And when we do this, we limit our peripheral vision, thus driving more focus. Okay. You'll notice this when you're reading, and when you're reading, you struggle to focus. If you focus on if you just make your eyes focus on that one letter, bro, that liberates the release of acetylcholine, which is responsible for where your attention is being directed. It directs where your attention is being placed. So we can hack that. We can hack that by wearing a hoodie and covering our vision like this in the gym and focusing on that dumbbell. Okay, that's about hoodie. Now let's talk about number three. Number three is music. Okay, now I have certain albums of certain playlists of music I listen to when I'm in the gym. Okay, this gets me pumped up for the gym. This gets me amped up for the gym. Therefore, it makes me alert probably releases adrenaline as well, and testosterone probably does. Okay, and that is responsible for getting me into the groove of busting out a few sets or whatever I have. Okay, so music, here's how you get this done. Make a playlist of certain pump songs that get you in the mood of pumping iron. Get a playlist of that. Only listen to that playlist. This is the key. Only listen to that playlist when you're in the gym. This way, you build an association with the gym and this music. And when you listen to that music in the gym, it drives focus. I'm telling you, it works. Okay? Works for me, should work for you, works for many people, and you're human too. If you're an alien, tell me about the UFOs and stuff. Okay, tell me about the UFOs and stuff. I'd love to know more. But high chances you're not an alien, you're human like me, and there's psychological hacks work on you too to drive focus in the gym. So use that. Number 4. This part I like. Okay, by the way, I said five things. I don't have 5 things, I have 4 things, but I'll tell you. Should I tell you the 5th thing? If I tell you the 5th, I'm just giving you too much. Like, it's worth it. For you, the viewer, it's worth it. For you, it's cool. So let me tell you the 4th thing. The 4th thing is training to failure. Okay? Let me tell you what failure is. Okay? I'll show you what failure is actually. I'll show you what genuine concentric failure is. Probably I'll even show you eccentric failure. Let's go. So we have this bag here. So if I was to curl this bag. Okay, wait, let me actually do like a standing curl because it's just easier. Let's do this as an alpha change. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's taking long to get to failure, bro. Okay, maybe this is failure. Let's see. I can't. So, true failure, is when you can't do the eccentric part of the movement. This is the concentric. This is the eccentric. True failure, true muscular failure, is when you can't do this part of the movement. You can barely do it. And you can't lower your arm as well. So how do you achieve eccentric failure as well? You get your other arm, and you do this only with unilateral movements. Get your other arm, assist the concentric, let it go slowly. Concentric, there you go, slowly. That's just with arms. You could do the same with triceps. You could do the same with triceps. You assist with your other arm. This works when you're doing unilateral movements. But if you have a partner, it's even better because you can do this also. Say you've got a barbell, and you're doing barbell bench press. You can get your partner to do the concentric part, so they push the weight up for you, and you take the negative. That's true failure. Now, how does this tie in with focus? Let me show you the link. For you to tap into focus. You have to evoke what is called a challenge and skill imbalance. So the task you're doing at hand should be slightly difficult compared to your skill level. Okay, this gap facilitates. Do you see this gap here between you, the challenge and the skill, your skill level? This gap is what drives the focus. If the task is too easy, okay, the task is basically bland and easy and boring, there's no challenge whatsoever, you won't get focused. That's why on the day of my speech day, okay, I had a speech day in school, the day of my speech day, it was very difficult delivering a speech to many parents who you don't know. Okay, it's very scary. Immediately, as soon as I started speaking, my mind just shut off and I became focused. because there's the challenge skill imbalance. When you train to failure, the challenge is always higher than your skill level, always. And progressive overload, that progressive overload not only builds muscle, but it trains your ability to focus in the gym. Because when your sets are hard, your mind is thinking about getting the most out of those sets, and suddenly you become focused. Pair that with music. Your phone away in the gym, wearing a hoodie, bro, you're 99% through with focus in the gym. This can be like a sub point or the fifth point, but as much as you should train to failure, you should not, and it may sound contradicting here, but the challenge of the gym session should not be too high compared to your skill. Okay, say on Monday you're doing bench for 50 kilos and 10 reps. The next day you say, I want to do 80 kilos. That's too much of a jump. That will cause an injury. That'll be too much. The challenge is way too much for your skill level here. So you can take this as like a sub step or like whatever, but don't go just as a basis. Just be smart, bro. Just be logical with how much of an increase in challenge you can induce to unlock that untapped focus in the gym. What else would I give to you? That's all I have to give. Train to failure, hoodie. Okay, in between sets, stare at the weight like it's a demon. When you stare at an object, stare at a specific point, you drive the release of acetylcholine in your brain, which is responsible for where your attention is being placed. So stare at that weight like it's a demon and you're gonna kill it. It's me again, back from the future. I traveled from the future 3 days later, and just after getting the haircut, scroll down to the comments, click on the link, and it will take you to my free quiz on focus, and you're going to answer a set of questions, and you're going to tell me personally why you can't focus, and I will use your response and I'll help you with that. Over and out. Officially over and out.